So you had a lot to say about our our purchases of Savinho and
Yes.
Marmoush. Talking about, oh, well, they only had one goal, one this, one that, blah blah blah.
True.
Yeah.
When you pay
That is true.
$240 million for Isaac and Verts,
Okay,
and
okay.
a whole
Continue.
season in, and they haven't done anything. I'm just
All right.
saying.
This is where you're going to get destroyed.
I think I'm a special one.
I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again.
Incredible stuff. Here we go.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Rivals on the Pitch podcast. We are here, all three, finally, after the first week. I know some of us got a little bruised and battered, but we're all here. We're keeping it real.
Never scared.
But there's still,
Really?
just 1 week. And the transfer window's still open. So we're going to talk about it all. And we're also going to touch on the home kit jerseys. All right?
Because
Oh, that's
Alan's
right,
been
right.
waiting for
All
it.
right. So we ranked our favorites, and we're also going to tell you some of the worst ones in our honest opinions. Obviously, we're not only in the podcasting world, but in the fashion world as well. As you can see, we did dress ourselves today.
Maybe
So,
it's
yeah.
Maybelline.
Let's get into it. So match week 1. How's everyone feeling?
I think we can go on the spectrum of like one is like excellent, mid, and
On a scale of 1 to
Basically.
2, how you feeling?
Alan. Negative.
Which one's the high? Which is the low?
I do feel bad for Alan because you can't. Some good news came. Savinho.
Marmoush on the cheap.
And then injury to their
Another
probably favorite players in the footsteps of Kulusevski. Just injury after injury. Barely got what did he get, like 20 minutes of playtime when he injured himself. With
I
his
don't
kid.
even
And it's his shoulder, right?
Yeah, he's got a fractured shoulder, I think. 2 weeks for James Madison. Number 10s we don't really have unless Kudos comes back, unless Savinho plays at number 10.
Yeah.
But
But is Kulusevski ever coming back, or?
He should be
I think
back,
he's
right?
Mr. Frankenstein. I don't know what's happening to him. I think they're still
Yeah.
putting him
After that,
together.
after last game, he's like, I'm gonna injure myself again.
But yeah, another injury. Season just started, first game. I'll tell you what the real tragedy is, though. That hair. My God. He's gotta
COVID
chop
hair?
that. He's got to chop that.
Oh,
He's got to do like me and make the choice to shave it,
oh, make the choice.
Yeah, exactly. Before the choice gets made for you. So, but yeah, so I think that was the one that I wanted to hear opinions about, because Tottenham were supposedly this brand new team. De Zerbi had more than a preseason to get going. He got signings more on the way, but they had the signings. I know not everyone's back yet. Saw Pedro Porro and Van de Ven at the stadium watching the game, but 3 could have been 4.
Yeah. I didn't
So-
watch the game because I've been
You're
busy.
good. You did it.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad. But there's a few factors that I'm going to bring up, even though it's no excuse. I think the way we played is just horrendous because I was watching some of it. But we had more than preseason. De Zerbi came in at the end of last season to save us from relegation, right? But he was quoting saying, "I'm not going to play my style. It's all about just surviving. We survive the season and then we implement my style." And I think has to do a bit of it, where now it's like we're going to play the way I want to play. We're not just in survival mode, right? And I think that's kind of implementing something. So even though he did come in before the season started, before the preseason, I still think the preseason he just really started implementing what he wanted to do. And then the starting lineup was kind of a bit of a head scratcher when you seen Archie Gray being named captain. I felt like he was trying to make a statement rather than be realistic. You had Mikey Moore on the right, we've been rumored to loan him out to Cologne in the Bundesliga. Richarlison up front. The back four with Archie Gray, Van Hecken, Senesi, and Robertson. That's completely different from what we've been playing. End of last season, and you had Kevin Danzo, so I don't know why not play him. I think he's a good Premier League center back. Maybe not a starter, but he's a good. He knows the system. Like, put him in there.
So you'd say safe, like a safe bet?
Kind of safer, yeah, because he's played. I mean, I guess even if you put him in there, all four of them haven't played together, any minutes. It wasn't until now that they've all played, those back four, including Kinski. Like, this is the first time they've ever played together, real match, and besides preseason, but they're all professionals. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well,
there's always going to be a first time. Right?
Exactly. You're professionals. You're getting paid millions. This isn't the first time you kick the ball around. So don't act like it's the first time on the field. Sure, you're playing with new teammates, but you still got expectations to fill. Yeah. I remember thinking when we started making these signs, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was like, ooh, you know what this kind of sounds like? This kind of sounds like the Liverpool when I was like, I don't think these players are going to mesh right away. And I think it just goes to show you that even if you buy, there's still a level of chemistry you got to build before things click on. There's times
I think
where
that's
it
what I
does click
said
on.
I think that's what I said last
you
season.
didn't. I
Yeah,
think you're like,
now you're
running
just
the league.
copying.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I
did
told
say
you
that.
that. I told you that.
He said that.
But yeah, they had all season and they still didn't click. So I think a little bit more time. I'm not throwing the season away after one game.
Yeah.
We could still have a bad next game might be bad, but I still want to throw the season away. I think it's a matter of it. Roberto De Zerbi, I think what he's done in the league is he's been, I won't say proven because he hasn't won anything, but it has worked, right? So I'm not going to sit here and throw the whole project away. I do think the signings we made are good. I think there's a statement he tried to make in this game, and I feel like maybe it wasn't for the fans, but I think it's for the players on the field. Like, look, I'm giving you game time. You're not good enough. So when you sit on the bench, don't cry. Like Bergvall. Apparently he didn't have the greatest of the game and he wanted out. And it's kind of like he was complaining about not having game time. And it's like, okay, here's your game time. Prove it. Well, you didn't prove it. Guess what? You're gonna get sat, and don't complain about it. Like you got your opportunity, and you get your next opportunity. And when you get it, make sure you show out. And until then, not saying be quiet on the bench, but basically like, hey, now you see that your level might not be where it needs to be to become a starter. So that's all I've been thinking about is just this has to be some sort of this lineup had to be some sort of message to the players or something, but it also does show us how weak we are up front, and people are like, why you guys are buying so many players, spending so much money? It's like, well, we need to, because look at our front line, Mateus Tell, which I don't mind him, but he needs more support. He can't be the main guy, Richarlison can't be the main guy. Mikey Moore needs to go on loan. So bringing in Savinho and hopefully, fingers crossed, Marmouche, I think that's a great investment for that front line. But he still feels like we're a little thin up there. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. So
and I'm not going to take anything away from Brentford. I won't take anything away from Brentford. I think Brentford actually. I don't think they lost anybody.
They were good. They
were good, man.
They were good. I don't think this is one of those situations where Tottenham really, caused their own problems. I just feel like they weren't gelling. They weren't really organized. It was like, just didn't seem like there was any game plan. But Brentford had a very, very clear game plan, and they
picked up where they were last year, huh?
Yeah, and they were beating all their players. They were winning second balls. They were just all over the place. So credit to them and their coach. And maybe that's another lesson for Tottenham, not pick up Brentford coaches.
Yeah, right. Sangare, the midfielder for Brentford.
Oh my God!
After
What was
he
the
was on
chant?
fire.
Oh no, you didn't watch. They were mentioning
Uh,
Thomas Frank.
Oh,
my-
Oh, they're singing Thomas Frank is laughing at you.
Yeah, yeah,
yes, there you go.
I don't care. I wouldn't go back. I don't care. Look at that. We started I don't want to say we started well, but we started that last season off thinking we were on top of the world, and look where we ended. So I'm not worried if we lose our first game, because
Yeah.
we've had better starts and we finished 2 points above relegation. So you know what?
Yeah.
I'm good. I am okay.
All right. So gotta back up a little bit to the opening
It could
game.
be worse. It could be worse. We could have lost to a newly promoted team, Hull City. So,
yeah. So let's go to that one. So this
We'll
one
get
was
to that.
Saturday, early morning. Hull at home, their first game back in the Prem, hosting Manchester United, who, if they had Michael Carrick, according to their fans, for an entire season, they would have won the league. And here they can't even beat a team that couldn't even win the championship. They took Southampton's spot in the playoffs.
It took Spygate to get them in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they still couldn't beat them.
But you also have to think about it. They also had it was 12 against 10, because Harry Maguire was doing them a favor. You saw that grab he was doing on the corner kick, grabbing his own teammate.
Oh,
he still got that
he marked him.
He's still representing Hull City, bro. He's still representing Hull City.
He's done this before, where he the ball goes past him and then he just stands there and he's like, he doesn't know what he's doing, like with his hands. Like I don't. As a man, I can't even imagine being a Manchester United fan and watching this unfold. And I remember, I think it was, I don't know if it was last season or the season prior, when they tried to send him off to West Ham, and he was like, "No, I want to earn my place here," and everyone's like, "Oh God, no, please."
But he did have a little resurgence, though.
He did.
I mean,
he did.
Yeah,
and he's always
still,
shown up for the England team when he plays.
Yeah,
but
that's true. But like we said, there was a stat that those four main starters for the back four have been together since for 4 years or something that.
It's 22, 23 or something like that.
Yeah. And they still can't gel. They still don't understand each other. They still get that chemistry. It's crazy. Like I said before,
I kept hearing this guy's the new Saliba.
Oh,
he's
young.
No, but yeah, I've heard a lot about him, and like there was a lot of hype about him, and then it's like, why isn't he getting any game time? It's he's not. I think he's 22, 23 now.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah,
I think he'd be a better option than what they have up front. Well, I mean, in the back. Let's be honest. Harry Maguire shouldn't be a starter. He should probably be coming in, coming from the bench, being like a substitute or something to help reserve. I mean, I don't even think he'll help reserve, but I don't think should be a starter for Manchester United at this point. You got to give it to Euro to let him try to become the starter, the defender that they think he's supposed to be.
Yeah, but to not even score one goal, I thought that's an embarrassment. I mean, I know that no shade to Tottenham, because I know that they have players that are coming in, they're fixing that issue, whereas Manchester United, they're not fixing that issue. They're pretty much done, I think, in the transfer window. I think that there's a rumor that Real Madrid wants Zubimendi, but they're waiting for a bid from Manchester United for Camavinga, which I don't think it's going to happen. And also, Zubimendi's not for sale, so it's just not happening. So I think they're done in the transfer window. And if this is the best that they can offer, they're in serious trouble, considering they're playing Champions League as well.
Who says Zubimendi's not for sale?
It. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Arteta, press conference. No.
Well, whatever. But, I mean, this is what we mentioned last season, that Manchester United, usually when teams rebuild, they rebuild from the back to the front. They spend all that money on the forwards, and then they completely forgot about the defense, which needs to be rebuilt. I mean, they did a good signing with Le Mans, but that's it. You need to reinforce that back four. Luke Shaw, he's inconsistent because he gets injured. Harry Maguire, he has very bad days. Martinez, so, and then who's on the? I don't even know who's on the right. I don't even remember who's on the right.
The Moroccan guy.
That helps. But still, you've seen the troubles they've had, and if everyone's talking about Michael Carrick gonna be making a deep run, you have to reinforce that back four, especially after seeing this whole. You got a couple whole city. You have a couple days. You have to make. It's gonna have to be a panic buy, whatever. But you need to reinforce that back line.
And you got European football coming up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're really
Mazarawi.
There you go. Yeah.
But they're in trouble, and they don't have a lot of depth, and they
It's
can't
funny
attract
because-
players.
That's good
It's
for
funny
us, though.
because that's true. They got Tielemans and Santos from Chelsea and Tielemans from Aston Villa, and all of a sudden they're like, "Watch out! Like, look at the business we're doing. We just revamped our midfield." And,
They
you
got
know, it
Tielemans like
might,
3 years too
but-
late.
Yeah, for real.
He couldn't keep up. I mean, he's a great passer, has a great long shot out of the box, but if you're not in that commanding position, like, then you're in trouble.
And it's not just sure you picked up Tielemans, you have Fernandes, you have Santos, but then they're like an injury or two away from not competing in anything because who's replacing these guys? Their bench doesn't look that healthy. I don't even know if Mason Mount. You talk about Kulusevski not being alive. Where's Mason Mount been? I think he's like a groundhog.
Yeah.
If he shows up, that means United have 8 more weeks of competitive football. If he doesn't, then they're done. So it's like if I was a United fan, I'd be a little worried because, like I said, an injury or two, then your squad doesn't look because the squad looks decent, right? It looks pretty good on paper. But if you have those injuries and you start bringing in those bench players, then you have a lot of holes that are going to be need filling, and I don't think they have it on that bench, and you got a lot of competition.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see if they get anything else. I think that might have been it for them, though. But yeah, Arsenal 3, Coventry 0. Welcome to the Prem. This is the pace you got to keep up with. Can they save themselves? But I think it was commanding, in my opinion, performance by Arsenal. I don't think honestly after the preseason that we had, I expected things to look this solid. I'm happy about it, but as far as Coventry, I mean, I feel like it's going to be a rocky road, and you guys did mention you guys also predicted them to go down, right? Yeah, me too. So, but Arsenal, I feel like I need to see more, but it's good. I think we're playing different football, more attacking, but again, it was Coventry, so I think they allowed us to kind of have the ball and all that. So, let's see. I heard Bruno's actually coming back sooner than was originally predicted, so he might be in next game. And then Ezri Konsa came in. Yeah, surprise. But Ezri Konsa came in. He might play against Aston Villa this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think they should put him in because Mosquera, he did what he had to do, And then we got Incapié too. Like, I mean, we're covered defensively.
If it ain't
so,
broken, don't fix it yet. So
exactly. So we'll see. I'll leave it at that. And I know that you guys both predicted Arsenal to be champions, so I'll leave it at that.
No,
I'm not going to jinx it. No, you wanted
to. Oh,
he
actually listened? You're supposed to edit that part out.
If you got mini league points for it, he would have said it. Yeah.
I didn't say it. You can read it how you want to read it. You can interpret it how you want to interpret it. But I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Never ever would I say it.
So Ipswich Town beat Sunderland 2-1. Yeah. Sunderland struggling. No transfers. They refused to sell anybody, but they haven't purchased anybody either, right?
They got
someone in, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Manuero, something like that. I think he used to play for PSG back in the day. But yeah, I think he's experienced though.
Ipswich though, right back to the pace phrase.
Everton defender.
French?
Yeah.
Oh, defender. Okay, good. Right. Everton 2, Palace 0. Palace with the now, and I'll throw some transfers in there. Martinelli's been rumored to be being persuaded by Al Hilal, as is
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins. And I
Yeah.
didn't think how
Yeah.
true this was until he missed the first game of the season, and
He
people
apologized.
were reporting that he wasn't even in practice. He refused to go because he wanted to move.
And even Unai Emery got questioned about it, and
he did, and he stayed
Silence.
quiet. Yeah,
Silence.
but he,
So awkward.
Marco
what did he?
Bizot.
Marco Bizot. What about Ollie Watkins? Marco Bizot.
Silence.
But he apologized to the team from what's been reported. He's back in the training squad. But now all of a sudden, Aston Villa placed a bid for Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Oh yeah.
So could it still be happening? Could he still be leaving the Prem, Ollie Watkins?
I don't think so.
With Mateta, I thought he was gone in the last 2 seasons, but I guess he's just somehow
He played
just
in the World
ends up-
Cup. Well, he went to the World Cup. He didn't play, but
Yeah, he maybe played in the third place game, but that was it.
I guess we'll see. With Aston Villa taking up Arsenal next, we'll see what they do. Leeds beat Nottingham Forest 1-0.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
What?
Our number 10 got injured. Morgan Gibbs White is a number 10.
Oh, can it
No.
finally
Bada
happen?
bing, bada boom.
You're gonna get this
Mm.
guy.
You still got more money in the bank?
But yeah, but now we got to talk about this. How should I say it? I'll be nice and I'll be fair. The ref saving Liverpool with a late penalty.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
Did you
Again.
see this, Alan? Did you see
No, I
this?
didn't, but I heard. Oh, I
No.
did see.
5 minutes extra time, and at 90+6, they get a penalty in favor of Liverpool. Where
Here
have I
says
seen
90
this
plus
before?
9.
No.
Oh,
that's
wow. Well,
Fergie
that's when he
time?
scored it. That's when he
Oh,
scored
that's
it.
right, because the
Yeah.
keeper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you take time, the VAR, all that. That's why it took forever.
Oh, no, it's okay. The time wasting. Okay.
Time wasting. It's not time wasting. Is the ref is the one wasting the time, not us. But
I don't get it though. Liverpool scored twice, but they only one Liverpool player scored. How did a Tottenham player score for you guys? It's crazy. Or is he a Man City player? I can't remember.
What, Gapco?
Gafco?
Oh, yeah, Gapco. I heard
Oh.
Man City put in the bid, right?
I don't
The
know.
guy you
We'll see.
guys don't want. The guys you've been running out the building.
Yeah.
The fans don't want him, but the coach Andoni wants him. But I don't know I think until we get our wingers in, then that Gabo situation will be, will be dealt with. But
Okay.
it was a nice shot, a long shot from outside the box. It was great. But I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're thinking it's a new season, new team, new coach, gonna be
Trust
new
me, I know.
results. Yeah, it was everything except for the new result. It was still the same thing that we were dealing with last season. The counterattacks are getting us the transitions. I understand we're playing with our fullbacks, Frimpong and Kirkes. They run up, and when they run up, they leave just two defenders back, to cover the space if we lose the ball and they do a counterattack. And our defensive midfielder is Gravenberch and Soboslai, which Soboslai isn't really defensive mid. He's going up there. If the ball's going up, he's going to go up as well. And Gravenberch is our defensive mid. But when he gets the ball, he likes to run up with it, do the little turn and run and make a play. But then when we lose it, there's so much space in the back. It's basically Van Dijk and whoever's defending with them, Araujo or Jaquette, and there's so much space for them to do, and that's where they capitalized. The first goal was a mistake on Kirkes. He was too focused on the player who had the ball. He was looking in the center of the pitch, but he didn't see behind him that Alanga was behind him. So when he had that through ball, Alanga with that pace was able to
He's
beat
fast.
Kirkes easily. Yeah, he's fast. It was a struggle to watch Kirkes dealing with them, but that's what they did. It was basically they hit us on the attack, on the counters, in the transitions. And that's something that we dealt with last season, and it's something that we have to still deal with. I mean, it's only one game. Yeah, the coach needs time, but
Yeah, only one
if
game.
we're just seeing the same mistakes over and over, even if it's with the new coach, it's just something that we gotta squash real quick. At least we're able to salvage a point, but that's the only saving grace that I can say out of this thing was Gappo he played well. It's good to see Rio as in the starting lineup, but he was subbed off, and we had Victor Munoz, who looked phenomenal when he came on as a sub, which was good to see. Isaac was terrible. The crowd got to him. It was horrible. It was a nightmare. Verts, another bad call,
Yeah.
but a lot of bad, but we managed to get a point out of it. So there's
You
something.
gave me a. You know what's funny?
What?
I'm gonna air
Oh.
out some of our little dirty laundry that goes,
Oh,
dirty
goes on behind
laundry.
the scene.
Oh.
You had a lot to say about Savinho and Marmouche and how much
Yeah.
we paid for them, which is a total of what? One. It's gonna
Okay,
be a
all
total
right.
of-
No, continue. Go with it. Go with
so
it.
it's gonna be about
Go.
80 plus 50. So we're looking at about 120. I don't know what the exact number is.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know.
Not
It's
even
80.
70. Not like
All right.
65,
No,
right?
well, whatever.
I think
okay,
it's 50 for Marmouche, and I think it's what 80 for Savinho.
Yeah.
So that's
So-
130.
So
So
130.
65.
130.
65,
Right?
65
Okay.
of
No,
yours.
continue.
Yeah.
Go. I don't worry about it. Alan's.
So you had a lot to say about our purchases of Savinho and
Yes.
Marmouche. Talking about well they only had one goal, one this, one that, blah blah blah.
True.
Yeah.
When you pay
that is true.
240 million for Isaac and Verts,
Okay.
and
There. Okay.
a whole
continue.
season in, and they haven't done anything. I'm just
All right.
saying.
This is where you're going to get destroyed. You're paying
Okay.
that from what they did last
Just like
season.
Liverpool.
Marmouche
Uh-huh.
and Savinho. You want the beats are coming, Alan? Are you scared of
No,
these
keep
things?
going, keep going.
No, but all right. You're paying that much for what Marmouche and Savinho did last season. That's what you're paying on, and their potential. We paid for Isaac when he scored 26 goals for Newcastle. That is what we paid for. 26 compared to 2 goals that your players have done. There you go.
Okay.
Verts,
Fair
what he
point.
did in Bayer Leverkusen
So-
the season
so when he
prior
scored-
is what we were
So
paying
when
for.
Isaac scored those goals for Newcastle, did he bring those over to you guys? And did you guys get those points? Did you guys benefit
No, but
from
he-
those points? No, I don't
No.
think so.
No,
So,
but he still
okay, for
scored, even though
potential,
he
so we're
was
paying for
injured.
potential.
Yeah, but we were paying for his potential was much better than what you're paying for. Savinho and Marmouche couldn't even
We
get
got
on
two
the
for the
field.
price of one.
Yeah, 1 goal each. That was it. But
okay.
we'll see.
Well, it's
Our,
good.
we were
Like you
paying
said,
for
potential, right?
what we were paying for what Verts and what Isaac did the season prior, which was outstanding numbers, and what you're paying is for players who just
Well, but if you talk about this
combined way
season, if we're talking about this season now, so last season you can't talk about last season anymore. That's 2 seasons ago. So
no. But I'm telling you, this is why we were buying them. That was the price, is why we paid for them.
Okay. Well,
It's
I guess
better
we'll-
just as
I
bad
guess
as- huh.
this next season's we can really compare because now they'll Savinho and Marmouche will be at
Marmouche.
Tottenham. They have already played in the league one season.
Yeah,
Now Verts and Isaac have also played a full season
Yes.
Tottenham.
we'll
So
see.
we'll have to judge mid year. I want to see this conversation again and see who got the better
Don't
deal.
worry, Liverpool is still going to be above Spurs.
all right.
Right. But I will say though, Newcastle's goals are copy
Yes.
paste. Every single goal looks exactly the same every time they score it. And I think that's a little it's a little disappointing in my opinion from Iraola because he's in this league. He's played Newcastle before. He knows this is what they do, and now he has supposedly better players, and he still got beat the same way. So I think he needs to do better. I think
Yeah, exactly.
I know that the fullbacks are very almost like full wingbacks instead of
Yeah,
fullbacks. So then put 3
exactly.
at the back or something. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna have to learn real quick because with Liverpool, like
The expectations are high.
you don't get a
You
lot
don't
of
have-
you don't get a lot of time. Yeah, this isn't like
Yeah.
Palace where like you get to rebuild. But yeah, so I guess now moving on to our highlight game of the week.
And it was a good one.
The team or the match, Bournemouth against City, that defined the title 1 week early.
Yeah.
And we expected a show, and we definitely got a show, right? City down
good
for
one.
majority of the game until the very end. And this kind of looks like the City of at the end of the season where they were scraping by, getting these like 1 goals at the very end. And here they go and do it again. Cherokee comes on and changes everything, but they looked a little bland before that. Are they in trouble? Do they need Enzo?
I
I
don't
think
think
so.
Enzo is the cure. I don't think Enzo is the.
Really?
No, I don't see anything.
I don't like him, but I
Yeah,
can
I
see
don't like
him
him.
benefiting. I can see Man City benefiting from the signing of Enzo Maresca or Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo, who was booed at the Chelsea ground on
Yeah.
Monday, yesterday, by the way.
And even Xabi Alonso doesn't know what's going to happen. He's like, it's football. We don't know what's going to happen. He could be gone or not. I mean, the bid is still open, right? They just another bid was open. I mean,
We're gonna close it
what's
on
it called?
Friday. Don't you dare
Yeah,
submit anything else
there
after
you go.
Friday. But if you do,
Yeah.
we'll listen to it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they got till Tuesday, from what I heard. Tuesday is when the window closes, right? 1 week
It's like
from
that
today.
super nice. It's like that super nice teacher that keeps like extending your deadline.
Now we know how you got out of high school, can't even read, but
Right?
but yeah. So is Gabco the answer?
Look,
That was kind of weird. I
Randy
think that's
says
just more
no. This
depth.
guy just saved his team.
No, it's. Then why would you sell Marmouche and Savino if you're going to get Gappo? Yeah, I understand he's.
I
it had-
think that's
it has
more
a
of them
better
not wanting to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they wanna-
still,
they want
I mean,
playing
you
time.
want Gappo. You think he's really going to make that team much better? I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't know with Enzo Maresca what he's going to do. I just don't see Gappo fitting in, honestly. Like the same, like I don't see Enzo Fernandez fitting in with Man City. I just don't think those two players are gonna be the
It's just a
fix that
weird
they
team
need.
right
I
now.
feel
It's
like they
just
can
a-
get someone much better. I mean, they got the money to do it. Why not? If they want to spend on Gappo and Fernandez, then go ahead. But I just don't think it's gonna make that team better.
Well, with Rodri gone, I feel like maybe they do need somebody else.
Yeah.
Kovacic clearly was he was one of the
Tired legs.
starters at the Community Shield, and he did not look good. It's going to be different, obviously facing different teams, and I'm sure he wouldn't struggle against maybe like a Coventry or a Hull. But I mean, you have to go against Chelsea, Liverpool.
I
You know.
think so. They added Elliot Anderson to that midfield. Then you had Rodri leave. I think you need Enzo
Nico Riley.
Fernandez.
Nico Riley's in the mid as well. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just kind of they're kind of seeing where people fit, and I think you need that bit of a. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Enzo Fernandez, but he's a big player in that midfield. You know, he has a high level like the standard. You know, his what is it called? High floor or his baseline.
Because he was in Argentina because they won the World Cup.
No, not
so,
just that.
you know.
I think for Chelsea, I think his baseline is actually very well. His standard is good. I think he'll make a big presence in his midfield. Those late game winners, like I said, he probably will make a difference on this team. Because right now, when you look at that midfield, it's slowly been, falling apart. I don't want to say falling apart, but players are departing slowly from that midfield, and City haven't really been replacing these players.
Mhm.
Until now, with Ellie Anderson, and I know they were going after a few targets this window, Tonali being one of
Yeah.
them as well. And I think who else were they going for? Oh, and that guy from Morocco, the kid that they haven't announced yet.
Yeah, but that's basically a done deal.
Yeah, but who knows how quickly he'll fit in with the league. It's a big step from League One to here. But Enzo has that Premier League experience too, but
And
a
winner
lot of money,
mentality
but
as well.
I mean, that's probably why they're selling too. They probably want to bring in those players. They probably want to be able to afford Enzo Fernandez without adding another charge to their 115 charges,
Yeah.
and
16 now with the Tottenham 10-point
Right.
deduction coming. So
hey, they're smart. They're like, hey, we'll sell you Savino on a higher fee, but we're gonna deduct it from Marmouche. That way we don't have to pay Frankfurt and we keep the dough. And I was like, hey, I'm not complaining about it. That's between City and Frankfurt, not me.
Now you know why you're paid so much for Savino. It all makes sense. You're like, really?
It does.
There's
does.
logic behind it all.
yeah. And yeah. All right. And then the last one is Chelsea beat Fulham 3-2. And now Chelsea are back on the we're winning the league train. But even though they only won by 1 goal here, they conceded 2 in one in the first half, second one in the second half. João Pedro's opened the scoring with just 1 minute, though. And Rogers and Palmer getting on the score sheet as well.
Yeah.
Are they a triple threat for the season?
It could be.
Or is it just Fulham?
João Pedro for sure. But Roger, I think he still needs more time. Cole Palmer, he's hot and cold some days. He doesn't do well against the top 6 big teams. Yeah, but we'll see. Maybe with Xabi Alonso,
Is
might
that
be
a
different.
good thing or a good and bad thing?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he's high, he's not good.
Oh, okay. He's not good when he's hot.
Yeah. But I don't know. I again, I need to see more. I need to see more.
It's just
I
one
didn't
game.
see Fulham playing, but they look. I mean, I wonder if they were playing to a different standard with their new manager, and then with Chelsea, I wonder if Randy is going to be like, "Damn, we could have brought him home,
we should
but
have
we
gotten
didn't."
Alonso.
Hey, you never know. You missed out. Just know you missed
You
out.
missed out. You could have beaten Newcastle,
That's
but
fine. Could have been whatever.
but all right.
Ooh.
So so now that we've seen most of the teams wearing their new fashion, I know we've seen some of it in preseason. Should we get into some jerseys? Now we've seen a lot of them. I'm wearing one of my faves today. Yeah. So what we're doing this season, a little bit different from the previous, is Randy and I are gonna tell you our favorites, and Alan's just gonna nod if he agrees or disagrees.
Okay.
He doesn't get to speak. I'm just kidding.
I'll give you my top 10, and then after that, I'll give you my bottom 11.
He's like, I'll give you my top. We said top 6 and bottom 3, and I was like, I'll give you my top 6, and then my 14
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah, that's what he always.
All right, so who wants to start? Where are we starting from? 6 to 1 and then relegation, or you do relegation
No,
first?
Let's do relegation.
Let's start from the bottom.
Bottom up.
18,
All right.
19, 20.
Okay. I'll start it with my bottom 3. I'm just gonna go all 3.
Yeah.
So from the very bottom, I think my least favorite home jersey for the season is Newcastle. Newcastle,
Really?
so many
Now you're
stripes.
a Newcastle fan.
I like what they did our first season doing this. They had a decent kit, very structured. This one is just too many stripes. Like, I don't know what's going on. The teal feels out of place. I know that they've been trying to reincorporate it. I don't love it. And yeah, just too much. This is a kit that's gonna get them relegated. I'm telling you now.
If they're 10 items or less.
Yeah.
Beep.
19, I had Leeds.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just the colors. I remember watching the early day Leeds when they just had like the white, a stripe here and there. Cool. Now they're integrating all this. I think it's the Adidas stuff, honestly, and I love Adidas, but they're just trying too much incorporating these other colors into the jersey, and I just feel like it looks a little too Old Navy. I don't know. All right, and then my 18th place, last 3 relegation kit to get relegated is Everton. I just think it was too plain. It was not much going on. The lines and neck and everything, they don't make sense to me. And this is also I hope they don't get relegated because Everton's a big team, but I don't know. This kid is the one to forget. All right, who's next?
All right, I'll go the next. 20. I have the same with Pat. It's Newcastle all the way. Can't stand it.
That's Alan's
Too many. The lines are all different thickness and everything. It just looks. It's so off. And then 19. I have Hull City. I just don't like how the logo in the middle is. It's just weird. And then you have the diagonal on one side. I feel it was just, I don't know, maybe plain all what's it called, horizontal would be fine, but it was just, I don't like that design. And for me, 18, I'd pick Bournemouth. I just hate that big circle in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And that logo is massive. It just, maybe if it was like a rectangle or something, it's just an eyesore. That's where my eye goes to the whole time.
Yeah.
And I just and the stripes too. I think they're just 3 thick ones. It's I don't know. It's just off to me. I didn't like it, and that logo is what really just kills it for me, though.
Okay.
Who was 19th for you?
Whole city.
Whole City. Okay, sorry, because I thought I heard the baby crying. Whole City, really? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I was looking at it. I was
Interesting.
like, I saw one photo with didn't have the logo, and I was like, all right, it's fire. But then when I saw the real one with the logo and the way it's lettering and everything, I was like, no,
Yeah.
bust.
Okay, so say it again. Newcastle, Hull,
Whole
and
city, Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Oh, okay, yeah, I did not like Bournemouth either.
That's actually my bottom least favorite home jersey is Bournemouth. I just that logo kills it, especially the color of it. It's so big. My son plays a game on the iPad. It's a circle, and I guess it's like a mouth that you control and it eats the city.
Okay.
And that's what it looks like, a big mouth that's like opening up in the middle of your jersey. Followed by Forest. I wasn't a big fan of the Forest. I think what they did last year was so nice, and then compared to
It's
this
because they have
year,
Gibbs
it's so
White.
plain.
Yeah.
And it was just so plain. It just looked, I don't know. It's like a different, like a fiery red. I don't know what it is, but the graphics on the fabric, I just don't like it. And then Newcastle is
Oh.
18th. I think, like you said, the stripes just weren't executed correctly, and then the teal, like you said, they just threw it on the shoulders, like just to like, oh, what do we do with it? Oh, just put it on the shoulders. It looks like put it look
Yeah.
like it makes it look like shoulder pads. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It like you could have made it a thin stripe. You could have outlined the stripes with the teal. You could have done the teal behind the stripes somehow. Zigzags, kind of like how the Arsenal has it.
Yeah.
Like the one
It's to
you're wearing
take your
right now.
eyes away from the barcode.
Yeah.
That's what they threw in that teal. That's what it is for.
I like their, what is it, bull or whatever sponsor. It goes kind of cool with the
Yeah.
kit itself, but it doesn't save it. I think it's a rough one.
Okay. All right. Oh, did we all go
Yeah.
3? We'll go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
All right. So I'll start with my
6.
6 then. All right. So for my number 6, I actually had Nottingham Forest. I actually like this kit.
Really?
Yeah. I like that it was different. It's not
What'd you
just red.
expect?
They did something different, but it's not like something super structured, but it's still clean. You know what I mean? It had the the regular Adidas feel. So I just I mean, it's clean. You know what I mean? Besides it almost looks like kind of like a blood a little bit. I was like, all right, cool. They're at the kill. I got it. I get it.
No, their owner is, but not them.
Yeah, exactly. Number 5, and it actually kind of pains me to say this a little bit,
Uh-oh.
but Manchester
Spurs?
United.
I was going to ask you about that.
I actually think it's a clean kit. My favorite part is the collar, and it's got the white and black stripe down the collar. It's got the stripes on the shoulders as well, just like this, but they're nice and big. But then they stop early, and then what I like about it is that the sleeve matches the collar. It kind of looks like a polo, clean polo, and I like the red. It's very red. I think
Look, just to say, I like their away and the third kit.
there's 2.
Manchester,
Yeah,
yeah,
they did good. Yeah.
They did good.
did
on
good.
Manchester United.
All right, for number 4, I have Coventry City.
That's a nice one.
I just think it looks championship still, and I kind of like that look. It's got the stripes are well defined, they're outlined, and then the actual blue has like a pattern, which I think is really nice because you can't see it until you're up close. And then it's got the black collar and some stripes on the side, which I think like I said, looks very well done considering it's a lot of stuff going on. It's not overwhelming, but all right. So next one, I have Sunderland with their home kit.
I was
That's
so
supposed
iffy
to-
about this one.
You know what? You know what got me is the collar on this one too, because it just I don't know, it just
Yeah.
sits so nice. The old crest, I like the old crests, and in a long sleeve, it looks real nice. All right, so for number 2, I had Ipswich Town. I
Really?
it's an odd kit. I feel like this one, I'd find this like a football shirt shop, and I'm just like, what team is this? And then you look at it, it's got the Halo branding is huge on it. Obviously, the
It's too
Ipswich
big.
Town, and I feel like if Everton had done something like this, I would have been like, yeah, all right, Everton. And then my number one is actually Aston Villa. I thought that their kit was super nice. You guys remember it's like that,
Yep.
Yeah,
with the
I like
It's
that.
it's
What
it looks
purple,
elegant.
whatever.
It looks very like
yeah. And this one doesn't even have the sponsor, but
Yeah.
it just looks like even the long sleeve too. The long sleeve looks very nice. It's very clean. I wish Arsenal had made something more like this, but I think they already have kind of done a few things like this already, so they did something different. And I like it too. It just wasn't in my top 6. So, but yeah, that's my top 6.
I'm surprised Arsenal's
Okay.
not up there for you.
I like I said, I do like it, but I think there's some better ones, and that's okay. You know, as long as we're first on the actual table, I'm okay with it. And clearly, you guys are okay with it too. So,
All right. Well, for me, my top 6, I agree with Pat. I have Sunderland. I like the red and the white. It's simple, and I like that collar, how it just has the same stripe pattern, and how the collar, the red ends, and it just continues onto the shirt downwards. I like that. It's real
Mhm.
nice and clean. Um,
Alan's
For
changing
me,
his
I
right now. I
have-
can see it.
yeah, Alan's
No.
changing it right now. He's like, shit, I don't know.
I'm
shit.
googling how to give your friends fashion advice.
Ooh. Yeah, Alan's has the dad thing going on with the New Balance shoes.
Yeah, there you go.
But for 5, I have Aston Villa. I agree. I like that
Mm.
that shade of purple. And I like that teal color. I just think it pops. I like it. It doesn't have a logo, so it's like Pat said, it's like almost like an everyday type of shirt. You can wear it
Yeah.
for anything. I think it's clean. For me, for 4th, I got Brighton. I just like it that it's not the usual white and blue. This is mostly
Yeah.
blue with the small, thin white lines. And last season they always had like that little box over the American
Mhm.
Express. That has no box. It's just white lettering. So I think it's perfect that way. It's nice and clean.
I feel like that's
Um,
what I liked about it in the past seasons, that it did have the box. But now that it doesn't, maybe that's why I kept it out. But I know this is going to be in Alan's top 6 because he loves that
What?
color combo, the Brighton.
And then for me, 3, I have Leeds. I just like the white because when you think of Leeds, you always see the same thing. It's almost it's repetitive. I like the lines that they have of different colors, and it's white, which is nice as well. Usually it's a darker color, but I like the white. I like the blue on the sides. Of course, you got the Red Bull, which is the red and yellow. I just think all those colors look fine together. For 2. Pat's not probably gonna like it, but I got Everton. I like that shade of blue.
Okay.
I think it's simple. It's clean. You got the white on the
David Moyes.
shoulders. Yeah, of course. You always got to represent. I just think it's a good look. It's safe. The lettering is fine. There's nothing fancy about it. It's clean. It's simple, and I like that. And for me, number 1, Chelsea. I like.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I like Chelsea's.
Nah, this almost made my
Yeah.
relegation. Almost.
No, I like Chelsea's.
Yeah.
I like that blue. I like with the yellow stripes, and then when you look at the jersey, you have like the
crest?
Like you can barely tell it's
Chelsea
there, though.
crest on it. I just think it looks nice, and happy it doesn't have a. I think they're doing well without a sponsor. I like that. You could focus more on it. They can play a little more with
They
the
had
jersey,
to wear
but I
2
just like
Premier
it.
League patches
Wow,
because they don't even have one on
the.
the sleeve.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
just don't
but
like.
yeah, I just like that. I like the Chelsea crest that you have all over the shirt. It's a little hidden, but if you look up close, you can see it. I just think it's nice. I like that yellow and blue combo.
I just don't like that Nike template. Like we saw it a lot in
Yeah.
the World Cup. I didn't like that Nike template.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
So you
that's
stay on?
it. Let's go, Alan. You
I
can't
might-
put
I might have to,
Spurs.
I might have to move quickly because I might have to go.
All right. Let's go.
All right, for number 6, I have Man City. There's something about that
Wow.
Man City.
They finally
Color.
did something different. I'll give them that.
We had the
But
same kind of concept back in like 2018, 2019. I can't remember. With the color kind of fading to another color, but the blue that they did and how they did it, where it didn't go all the way to white and it had like this light blue. I think it was actually really nice. It looks really like soft. I don't know. I like it.
Okay.
because they gave you Marmouche and Savino, that's why you like
Yeah.
it. That's fine.
This is a trade off. No, I actually do like it. And like watching it on the pitch is actually really nice. Like the way it was designed. And then it's all white logos, white badge, white everything, lettering. On that blue, it actually looks really clean to me. For number 5, I have Leeds. I do like the stripes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do like the yellow and blue on the white. You know, like with Tottenham, you get this straight white kit year after year, and it's nice. That's what Tottenham is, you know. But sometimes you do want to look for a little bit of variation. I think they nailed it pretty good on this one.
Yep.
And then number 4, I have Coventry City. I really do like their design. I just don't like that sponsor, how it's orange. To me,
That's my
throws it
favorite
off.
part.
No, it throws me off. I wish it was like gold or something.
Or white? No, because then you can't see it.
Yeah.
I like the color.
I wish they would have done a different color for that sponsor, and that probably would have been top 3 for me. And then number 3, we have Austin Villa. I think it's just super like just elegant. The way they did the logo, the coloring of the logo of their badge and everything. This could have been 2 for me. I think 2 and 3 are kind of on the same level. But yeah, I just really like it, especially the long sleeve on this. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then for 2, I do have Brighton. I think the pinstripes.
Told you. Told you.
that blue and that pinstripes, it just looks super nice. I think that's because Everton did this wave thing last season where they had the waves inside their
That
design
was
of the
nice.
fabric. And you can see it on the field, right?
Yeah.
If you look close enough, you can still see it. A lot of designs get kind of hidden on the TV. But this with the Brighton, I feel like you can even see it without. It's even more clear than those waves that Brighton had last season. I think I really do like it, especially with the white collar. It just looks elegant. I like it.
Yeah.
And then number 1,
Or
I have Hull City.
Oh.
Really?
I really like it. I like that old school look, kind of like Sunderland, but
yeah.
maybe it's just the colors. I think they really embrace that. Hey, we're orange and black. We're the
Yeah.
Tigers colors.
True.
We're
That's
gonna
our old high
embrace it.
school.
Yeah. And we're just gonna we're not gonna add anything fancy. We're just gonna add white to it, and it's the whole the all white collars and the all white sleeve cuffings. It looks very old school, but they don't have too many stripes. It's just enough, you know. And I think the badge, you know, it's the lettering, you know, Whole City FC, I think it's called, you know,
Yeah.
and it's just really simple, and it's I like it. It looks very old school. It looks very down to fundamentals, and I think that's what they're trying to do. So
Nice.
Hull
Hope
City
you
for
enjoy
me.
watching it when they beat Spurs.
They'll both be in the championship.
Exactly.
Oh,
you can do
yeah.
a similar thing when you're down there. So there we have it. Our favorite jerseys, top 6, and the bottom 3 worst ones. Yeah, so Liverpool didn't make it. Honorable mention or no?
The,
I did
the
have some ones
shorts.
I want to.
It's I feel like it's a different shade. If the shorts had the same design, maybe it just seems so weird. I like the old school look, the candy, but it's not doing it for me this season.
What do you guys? Crystal Palace almost made my bottom 3. And
No, I sort of
I
like
don't hate
that.
it. You know, I liked it too, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. The stripe is too much, but I think it was nice.
Stripes at the weird.
It was
angle.
like
I don't know.
mid tier. I
know.
didn't hate it. I didn't like it, but it was
Neither of
And
our
then-
teams made it to the top 6.
yeah.
No,
No, none of our teams. Yeah,
Oh.
do better.
Man U. Yeah, right. For real. For Man U, I think they were kind of mid level for me. I think
All right.
it looked kind of plain. Yeah, it just looked plain. It didn't look like they could have executed it better.
No,
But,
like I
okay.
said, their away and their third kit, it's like I really dig that. If their home kit was just like that, it would have been much better. I think they have one of the best.
Newcastle's away kit is really nice.
I like Forest away kit, the green one.
Oh, the green. Tottenham has one like that. I'll send it to you.
Well, and then Arsenal's away kit is nice too, which is also like a blue, but it's got the yellow and red. Looks
like I said, I like Liverpool's away kit much better than the home. But
okay.
yeah, I think a
I
lot
like
of
when
away
they're
kits
when
are
they're
better.
away from me. But
Oh yeah,
all right.
Fulham I didn't like. Fulham, it looks like they have the barcode in the middle.
Yeah, nah,
was-
it's a little too plain. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the sponsor sits weird on it. But all right, should we do? Can you stay on that? Should we do quick fire?
Yeah, let's
Predictions?
do a
Alright.
quick.
Quick fire. All right.
Pew,
What's
pew,
the highlight
pew.
game? What are we going here? Chelsea Brighton.
Yeah, let's do Chelsea. I was gonna say Chelsea
Yeah.
Brighton because
All right.
Chelsea 1 versus Chelsea 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said earlier. Yeah. All right. So let's start with this one's a Friday, 3 p.m. Palace at home hosting City.
City.
Right? What? Yeah, City.
Yeah, City. All right. On Saturday, 10 a.m. Coventry against Hull. New championship matchup.
Let's go whole City.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hull too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hull
wait.
got the
It
advantage.
depends if Harry Maguire's on the starting lineup for whole City.
It could be.
He shows up. Oh, what is-
See, we lost our
Shows his
Wolves,
true
but we got our
colours.
Tigers
Yeah.
back. All right, Bournemouth at home hosting Everton.
Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth. Actually, no,
Draw.
I'm gonna go Everton. I'm gonna
Draw.
go Everton.
Okay. Everton. Okay. A little
All
Magic Johnson score.
All right. Now into Sunday, Leeds at home hosting Brentford. I'm gonna go Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford. Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me.
It hurts you, right?
Sunderland at home hosting Fulham. I'm gonna go Fulham.
Fulham.
Sunderland.
Wow. Okay. Manchester United. Do we reset the haircut count? Manchester United hosting Ipswich Town. Another relegate. Oh, I'm sorry, promoted team here. They're getting it easy.
I'm gonna go with a little upset. I think I'm going Ipswich
It's-
Town.
Nah, Ipswich. When your legs down. All right.
To Mason
All right,
Mount.
now.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's start from the top again. Let's do our games. So the first one is Saturday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 5:30 a.m. Mountain Time. I know Alan's going to be up.
Not for the game,
I
though.
was going to say breastfeeding, but bottle feeding. Liverpool
right.
at home hosting Nottingham Forest. Morgan gives away his last game for Forest before he goes to.
Tottenham.
To Tottenham.
No.
More money. They're breaking the piggy bank.
Yeah.
Well, get my prediction?
Yep.
Damn it. 2-1.
To Forest?
2.
Wow.
Liverpool.
Oh, okay. 2-1.
When's the
Right
penalty?
there.
For double points, when's the penalty?
Yeah, just let me know when the penalty's
What
on
minute
so I
of
can-
extra time?
Oh, okay.
All right. Then this one's on Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Spurs at home to Newcastle. Are they going to turn around their home?
You want a penalty? You want a penalty for that game, Alan?
And it's
Because you couldn't score against Brentford at all.
Here we go. The 2026-2027 championship title
Yeah,
contenders.
championship. Exactly.
Exactly.
Our season has now started. We're finally playing at home. We got the home vibes. We're gonna do
Was
a
home good
2-0
last season?
victory.
2-0?
It will be this. Yep, 2-0. Tottenham over Newcastle.
We'll see. I see
Okay,
Walter
we'll
out a
see.
hat trick. I don't know.
Grr.
Wisa was playing good
Alright.
last game, so
Yeah, but that was
Okay.
against Liverpool.
All right.
try scoring
and
something
then
first.
On Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Mountain, we have Aston Villa at home hosting Arsenal. I'm going to go 3-0 to the Arsenal.
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wow.
So you're saying Villa's gonna be down 7 goal differential already?
Yeah.
God,
I mean, Didn't they start like that last season and then they made that
Yeah.
comeback? Well,
They
maybe
lost
it
like
was-
10 in a row, and then they won
Yeah.
like 12 in a row.
Yeah.
But all right, so now we go to the highlight game of the week, and then we have Chelsea at home hosting Brighton. The buyer and the seller.
I'm going on a limb on this.
I'm going 3-1.
I'm going
Chelsea.
1-1.
I was going 2-2
Okay.
All right.
because I could see this being actually a really good match.
It's going to be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is going to be. So Alan got 2-2. Pat got 1-1. And I'm the only one going for Chelsea win 3-1.
Okay.
Okay.
And
There we
there we have it. Once again, if you guys don't know, we all predict our games for our respective teams, and then we choose the best looking game on paper, and we predict that. We get 3 points for a win, 1 point for we get 3 points for guessing the correct score. We get 1 point for guessing the correct winner, and 0 if you miss out on those. So that you got 2 chances every single week. Whoever has the most points at the end of the week, or at the end of the season, wins this lovely trophy that I've held on to for 2 years now. 2 years. And just like Arsenal, 2 years in a row.
right.
Now we're going to do it 3.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, man.
We're saving you money because
You're
you know
talking
it's
a
going
lot
to
for
be
someone
expensive
who's
to
not in
ship
the
that.
lead.
Don't worry, that'll change. Just one game. Just one game. Yeah. So right now, Alan's got 3 points, and then Randy and I got 1 point each.
Yeah. And Alan
There
only
we
got
go.
it because he didn't guess the right score in the Spurs game because he got the Man City one. That was it.
I'm still scoring.
You
Don't
got
worry
to
about
start
me.
betting against Spurs, buddy, and that's how you're going to get
You guys had
points.
2 chances to 2 games to predict, and you guys couldn't. So
This might have been the first time he's ever in the lead. So let him enjoy it.
No,
Not going
I
to last long.
can't. Yeah.
wrap it
All
up.
right. Let's go.
Wrap it up. Box it up. Ship it. We got a new winner. All right, and that is another episode of Rivals on the Pitch. Thank you for joining us. It's okay, Spurs fans. It's not the end of the season. It's just the beginning. We will be here for another 37 matches. Stay tuned because we'll be taking that title home. All right? You heard it here first. Once Marmouche comes to that door, Savini comes to that door, Julian Alvarez comes to that door, don't worry. We got this.
Okay. You mean Savio.
Savio. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's
Oh,
Savio now.
yeah.
So yeah, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and follow. Make sure you're checking out our Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to this. Share us, share the link, comment below what you want to hear, what your team is, how you think about your club kits and how your club is going to do this season, and what you think that your first game was like. And yeah, we'll love to hear because we like to banter some other teams besides just us three. So let's have a good season. A better season, I should say. All right.
All right.
That's it.
Heard.
Go. Come on, you
Arsenal.
Spurs.
Peace.
Wait.